This is Geek Must Have, and it's Postbag time. So I got my latest package here from China Post. It says it was untracked, and fortunately my delivery store covers up what the customs label says. But let's open this up and find out what we got. We got stuff, and it's wrapped up very well. Oh, little things falling out here on the side. Let's open this up and see what we got. Oh, all sorts of stuff. My goodness. It's a pile of goodies. And the first item here seems to be a pair of 433 megahertz transmitter and receiver sets to use on the Arduino. And I think there's two sets of them in here. Yep, there's a transmitter and a receiver. And that's what they look like. These were like 64 cents for the pair, shipped to my door. I can't mail an envelope across town for that amount of money. These would work on basically any microprocessor. They wouldn't just be limited to the Arduino. But I have a project in mind for these for a remote control, where I need to have the computer control the transmitter part, and the receiver part will do something on the other end. A pair of those. Alright, and the next item in this post bag is this little doodad. You can see it's got a header pin there, and this is a SPI I2C axis and altitude gyro accelerometer magnetometer sensor. It's known as an MPU9250. And this thing has a 9-axis rotation, 9-axis detection, and gyroscope, and accelerator, and magnetometer, all in this one little package. And again, it's meant to be hooked up to an Arduino or some type of multiprocessor, an MCU. This is going to be for a project where I am moving something around in a virtual space, and this is going to be the device that actually detects the movement. This was like $4, and it does all that. Alright, and the next little package, I think is if I remember correctly, yep, it's an FM 008. It's a wireless FM radio transmitter repeater, and has an M3 decoder inside of it. So it's a basically an FM transmitter. Has a little tiny microphone, which you can see right there. Supply the power to there. The input comes into here, and then you solder an antenna to this point right here. That point right there, you solder the antenna. You can adjust the frequency with this little adjustable choke right here. This was $2.22, and I plan on using this for a very small portable radio station, very short distance. We're talking maybe 50 feet, maybe 70 feet at best. I'll probably be using a combination of the little tiny microphone that's on here and the jack. By no means could this be considered like a a SPI transmitter or anything, because it's not that small. It's meant to be a transmitter to be able to transmit music, and you can feed MP3s to it. It translates it and then transmits it on the FM band. And the FM band is anywhere from 76 to like 110 megahertz. And this board was like $2.25. Again, shipped to my door. The next item is this block of 6 NE555 pulse generators that are adjustable. The little LED, or the little screw on top of here adjusts the resistance and can change the frequency at which the pulses are generated. And the 555 chip is the little chip that's right there. Then there's the voltage in the ground and the signal that's coming out. So these came in a stack all together. They break apart pretty easy, as you can see. He says that. Oh, there we go. There's one. Two more. And I got these six of these, and they were 45 cents a piece for a 555 timer. I don't know that for 45 cents I can even get a 555 chip nowadays from a local store. I don't know why I bought these. Maybe it's because I have this affinity with the old 555 chip that I learned my basic electronics on, and I just wanted to have some of these on hand. The next item is a complete mystery. I don't remember having ordered this, but we'll try to figure out what it is. It appears to be some type of VGA device with cables on it, and it's got buttons over here for adjustment. It's an HC version 3.03. Take the wrap off of it. I don't remember why I would have ordered this, or if I did, or if they just decided to send this to me to screw with me. Let's go. Yeah, well, it's got a standard signal cable and a standard power cable. So there's a standard power cable, and then this looks like a standard signal cable of some type. It has a VGA in and a VGA out. It's got a pretty beefy heatsink here with something on it. It's got a couple of other processors on it. Can't tell what's underneath the heatsink, but a 48L C2M 3882. A Myson WTV230WV. So a crystal on here, and a handful of other support chips. It says on the outside here that it is a CGA EGA YUT22 VGA. It's got some adjustments on here. It's got some, it's got composites on the side. I didn't order this. I guess it's a gift. Or a substitute for something I didn't get in the order, which is what I suspect it is. The next item in this post bag is a little baggie of tremor potentiometers, and there are all sorts of values, I believe. When in doubt, cut the bag open. There are all sorts of values. That's what they look like. So they're basically little variable potentiometers, little screw on the top. There's 15 of them, and they span all the way from like 100 ohms all the way up to 500k ohms. And there's one of each type in here. There's on there to indicate what they are. Yeah, this is a 101, which is a 100 ohm. And this one is a 148, which I have no idea what that is, or a 203. 203, this is a 200K. So 203. 203 on the top of the indicator there is a 20 with 3 zeros after it, so that would be 20K. 205, so that's a 20 with 5 zeros after it, so that would be like a 2 mega ohm. So on the top it's stamped with that type of numbering, 3-digit number. First 2 digits are the first part of the indicator as to what the resistance is, and the third number is a multiplier of the number of zeros. I'm always looking for odd trimmer resistors for things and can't find them, and realized I didn't have any in my kit at all, so these will come in very handy. And those were 10 cents a piece, shipped to my door. And the next item is a proby thing. It's a thermometer, hygrometer, temperature humidity meter gauge thing, and it's got a little slide here. I doubt there's a battery in it because very little gets shipped. It requires 2 coin cells, and when you put the 2 coin cells in there, I don't know if there's an on-off switch, but it's a panel mount. It's meant to be. It's got the little cinchers on the side here to so you can mount it in a panel, and it's got a display on it. I think this was like $2. I'm kind of fascinated with items that come from China that are like under $3 and what you can get for $3. The probe itself looks like it also can be inserted into something. We'll have to get some coin cell batteries out and try this. Well, this this takes some L44 batteries, which of course I didn't have, so I just substituted with some AG5 batteries and kind of flipped them off to one side. But there you can see that it says it's 38 degrees, and I'm going to take the temperature probe and breathe on it. There we go. Takes a little while for it to register, but it is registering. It says 29.6 and 83 and 92, and so we'll figure out how this works. And I think this was meant to be put in a power supply box that I have a feeling is going to heat up and give me an idea as to what the temperature on the power box is at any one time. And the last item in this post bag appears to be some type of a display. A little tiny. Yes. This is a very small, it's like slightly less than an inch, blue LCD display. It uses the I2C protocol to talk to it. I think it's the SSD1306, and it's basically got 4 pins on it, and you can put it on an Arduino, and you can address all of the pixels on there individually, but there are some very good libraries to control this. I believe this was like $3. This is one of my, probably $3 or a little bit less. So this is one of my $3 items that I kind of thought was neat. It's got a cover on it that I'll need to take off when I actually use it. I really don't know what I bought this specifically for, but for $3, it's always good to have an extra display unit that you might be able to plug into a project to give you a status on something. The last item that I have on this, it's a lot of little goodies, including the surprise that I don't know. But I'm fairly certain that they shipped that instead of something else that they were supposed to ship. I actually had fun finding out what was in this bag, and I hope you enjoyed it and maybe even learned something from it. If you like this video, then please click on the like button. Leave any questions or feedback in the comments section below. And can you give a geek a hand? And would you subscribe to my channel? I'd really appreciate it. Now, take a little time off and build something.